Hello lovelies, welcome to lanmouSpitual. Yes, we are now lanmouSpitual. This is a general reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the first week of February 2020. We will focus on love for the first 2 weeks of February, and after that we will spend the first week of the month talking mostly about the general energies and a little bit of astrology. And the second week we'll focus on love, the third one career and finances, and I'm thinking to do a live reading on the fourth week of the month. You guys can share any preferences about that fourth week. That's up for grab. Like, just let me know, okay, if you're interested in live readings, or if you would like it to be general messages of love or something else. So here we go, Aquarius. Let's see what message, guidance, Spirit have for you. We're pulling a card from the Whispers of Love. I thought that one wanted to come out, but it didn't. Let's see, message, guidance for Aquarius. Message, guidance for Aquarius. It's been a very busy season. I know it's been tough lately. Ooh, okay. My ring fell out too. Number 16. Love is all around you, Aquarius. Believe it. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Simply acknowledge this as truth. And number 36 is what actually came out for you. And it says, turn on your heart light. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. Spirit really wants you, Aquarius, to meditate on love, to reconnect your heart to the heart. To the love vibration, right? To the love channel. Like, yes, some of you might have gone through some difficulties, but I really feel like Spirit is like, it's high time for you to shift things around again. They want you to refocus on love, to bring more love into your life, to show more love to those around you, to know and believe that love is all around you. It's all love for you. Simply acknowledge this as truth, okay? Love is everywhere all the time. Do you see it? Can you see it? Can you feel it? Okay. Turn on your heart light so you can see it, so you may be able to really perceive it. All right, Aquarius, this is your message from Spirit. Let's see here what additional guidance Spirit have for you, Aquarius, during this love season. Valentine's Day is fast approaching. Let's see. Even for those of you that do not celebrate, it's going to be all over the place. At this point, it's more of a tradition, cultural thing. I know some people don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is every day. Just know it's always there. There's always love. There's always an opportunity to show and share love. So that's also good to have that belief. We're not even going to look at that because we're going to cut the card. Cut the deck. And here we go. We're using the Fountain Tarot, and we will do the Fountain Spread. And my hands look funny. I don't know what happened. I was in the middle of a reading, and all of a sudden the light shift, and I still don't know where or how that happened, from where it came from. But here we go. Look, your question, situation, the Knight of Wands. Okay, the things that led to this situation. Your question is the Strength card, which is number 11 in this deck. The You position, how you showing up in your reading during this time, Aquarius, as the Five of Cups. Sadness. Here we have the other people involved, the Four of Wands. They're building, they're starting something new here. They're starting their own foundation. And here we have the outcome of this for you. We have the Hangman. Wow. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. So this is what's facing you. Like I said earlier, Spirit wants you to meditate on love. So for some of you, you may have to take a little step back, like almost like 2 steps back before you can go forward, okay? To go back to a time when you experienced love, to go back to a time when you believed in love, to go back to a time when you felt like you were open to love, like, that innocence of believing in all the possibilities, in all the beautiful things that can happen because of love. Because what we're studying here, your question being the Knight of Wands, for some of you, you may feel like you have not felt a sense of security, a stability when it comes to your love life. You may feel like people, you could not count on people. People were just coming and going, okay? And yes, for some of you, you might have been dealing with a fire sign, excuse me, whether a Leo, a Sag, or an Aries, okay, with that Knight of Wands, that's fiery energy, and the way they're just kind of like, almost like running away, almost the way their head is turning to the side here, almost like not wanting to get caught. It's like someone who's leaving the womb in the middle of the night, and tiptoeing around, so they don't make any noise, so they don't wake up the other person, so they can like sneak out. So for some of you, your question may be about why is that you have not been able to hold on, okay, because to the person that you want, or hold on to a relationship, being able to build up with someone and maintain a sense of security in your relationship, okay? That may be your question here, because the Knight of Wands is fast moving energy, it's fiery energy, and sometimes it's also that person that's in and out of your life, that person that doesn't stick around, right? It's not that person that come to stay for the long one, that wants to give you a real solid commitment, okay? So what we have about the things that led to that is the strength card. And the strength card, this is the card of Leo. It's also the card of needing to gather your strength. Or should I say, it's a major arcana card. Spirit stepping in to give you some strength. Spirit encouraging you to tap on the strength of the lion, okay? That inner strength that we all have that capacity to tap on to energy. If you don't feel strong yourself, Spirit wants to lend you a little bit of strength, okay, during this time, so you can overcome. But because this card is explaining the situation, is explaining your question, what happened, it might have been, we have Knight of Wands and we have the strength card. It might have been a Leo that some of you were dealing with, okay? That makes you feel kind of like almost jaded about relationship for some of you. That makes you feel a bit cynical about relationship. That makes you feel like you've lost a bit of your own strength, your own power after dealing in with that situation, okay? Especially in regards to your belief that love is possible, to that innocent belief that you've had before, because there's a thing about innocence with Leo as well, because Leo, the fifth house of Leo deals with talks about children, okay? Also your social life. So for some of you, it may be that there was a sense of innocence or naivete on how you went about relationship, or that's how someone saw you, especially if you were dealing with a Leo. That's the card of Leo. And here we have you in the situation, how you present yourself, how you show up in this reading, your own reading, as a Five of Cups. This is the card of disappointment, emotional disappointment, the card of sorrow, the card of looking at the glass half empty, okay? Look at this dark clouds that are looming, okay? This is like depression. This is like someone was feeling, woe me, that cannot see past the hurt, past it's almost like feeling a sense of, it's not even betrayal. This is like deep emotional sorrow. This is the kind of sorrow when you hear like, oh, okay, the husband of 50 years passed away, and 2 months later the wife follows through, the wife also transition, because the sorrow was so deep. It's almost like that person passed of a broken heart. This is a kind of deep sorrow with that Five of Cups, especially the way the imagery is showing here. But the thing to remember, Aquarius, not all is lost, okay? Because yes, while you may be focusing onto the disappointment of the past, onto the hurt that has happened, just know there's still 2 cups standing. Just know the 3 that are spilling here, that's gone. You cannot do anything about that. If you just turn around, you'll see you'll not die of thirst. You'll see there's always love around. There's still more to be had, Okay, there's 2 cups standing there ready for you to enjoy, ready for you to relinquish your trust, ready for you to give attention to. That's why you had this card here. Remember, love is all around. There's always love around. There's 2 cups here. There are other people around that care about you. There are other people that see your value, that see your worth, that wants to love you. But if you're you have that disposition of hurt or pain, of thinking everyone and anyone that come towards you, they're just gonna come take from you and leave, then that's what you're gonna pull more towards you. And people that value, they're not gonna approach you because they're gonna feel that energy, okay? Because you're gonna be a little bit off. And here we have the other people that are around you in regards to this situation. They're at the Four of Wands. This is the card of Aries, Venus in Aries. You have a lot of fire energy that are crowning this reading here. So the Four of Wands is the card of abundance, literally building a new foundation. So the other people that are involved here, yes, something happened that you did not want to see happen, that really it's Angelic Karma here on YouTube that always says wherever you see the strength card, you know there's a devil lurking. That person that was in and out, there was some negativity, some bad energy that happened here, okay? So that's why you had to gather your strength. That's why Spirit had to step in to give you strength to carry through, okay? So now you're still stuck in the sadness. Now you're still stuck like looking at the bag of empty. How did that happen? I did everything I could. You're feeling so hurt. These other people, they're building. They're already moving on. They're already creating the new abundance, okay? Excuse me, they're already setting home with another. Okay, just know that that you too, you can do that too. They've gone, they've moved on. They're not sitting there licking their wounds. They're like way past this. Okay, perhaps some of them have even moved. Look at this. We have people on the beach here. They got this water. The water is beautiful, beautiful blue water. So for a lot of them, they're enjoying their life, perhaps celebrating with friends, having a great time, okay, building, making new memories. They're moving on while you're sitting there not enjoying your life, not enjoying what's available to you, and feeling sorry for yourself. And I'm not downplaying your sadness. I'm not downplaying your the journey you've gone on, but we cannot remain in this energy forever, okay, Aquarius? We have to turn on you have to turn on your heart light so you can see, you can follow the path of love, path of enjoyment, of happiness, of abundance, because your outcome here is the Hangman, needing to shift your perspective, needing to shift your perspective, needing to go deep down below, deep as you can go, underwater, Neptunian energy with the Hangman, so you can tap into your subconscious energy, so you can tap into your higher mind, so you can gain the enlightenment necessary for you to know that there's more to life than just this. There's more to life than that one experience or two experiences. There's more to life. There's more to you, okay? For you to explore your inner world, okay? For you to understand your shadow self and how to use it, to not allow anyone else to bring negativity into your life in that way, to display strength at the onset of any shenanigans, okay? A shift in perspective. And yes, the Hangman sometimes mean waiting, like being patient and waiting. It's not about being patient. The Hangman is laying there. It's a well-determined time. A lot of times it's about sacrifices, okay? It's like Jesus on the cross. It was predetermined. Jesus knew he was gonna die. He knew why he was doing this. He knew he was on a mission. He knew all of this, and he did it willingly because that was his sacrifice. You sacrifice for mankind if you believe in that story. And for a lot of people, just like the initiate, or even like the what do you call that, those kids that go to that want to pledge for certain sorority or fraternity, you have to go through certain steps so you can show your commitment to the cause, your commitment to that to that club, to that group. It's the same thing with the hangman. They're not just sitting there waiting. It's also, there's a purpose to that waiting, okay? There's a purpose, there's an understanding to that waiting. For some of you, if this is about waiting, just know that there is a reason why that waiting is happening. Understand that and how it's manifesting into your life, and to make good use of that time. But I feel like for a lot of you Aquarius, it's that need to change your perspective, is that need to turn back your love light, okay? That's what Spirit is telling you here. Reflect on the time when you experience love. It's that need for you to go back, okay? Look at number 29. We have the lady. We have two lady on this deck, and it fell on this, so I'm gonna keep it here. I wasn't asking yet for clarification on any. And we have the ace of club, no, yeah, the ace of club here. That is the ace of swords. So for you Aquarius, that number 29, that drills down to an 11. You have two number 11 here. This reading is a real confirmation for you that it's time for you to let go of that sadness, okay? Replace that sadness with a beautiful lady who's sitting there with a rose, perhaps a rose from a lover, or contemplating giving that rose to somebody, and just like she looks very voluptuous. She has a book in her hand, perhaps reading some poetry, and just like, you know, her hair is done, makeup is done, and she seems like she's just sitting or laying down on a beautiful chaise looking at the window. So be that person. Don't be in your own power. Enjoy your life, enjoy the scenery, enjoy the moment. Don't be in sorrow and feeling woe me when that person or those people have already moved on, okay? Living their life and enjoying their life. You see, number 14, the fox. They're sleek, they're clever. The thing with the fox is not always negative. These are people that know how to set up traps. They know how to, when to pounce, when to hold back. They know. They're very shrewd. So that person, they did what they had to do when they had to do. They left. They have no remorse. They have no regrets. Don't hold your breath thinking they're gonna come back to apologize. They did what they felt like they had to do, and they're done. They're moving on. They've already moved on, okay? I know it's kind of harsh, but that's the truth of the situation. Let's get one more on the hangman for you. Clarification on the hangman for Aquarius spirit. Clarification on the hangman for Aquarius. Okay, here we have the stork, number 17, and the stork is about changes, okay? And I love this card. It's about that new perspective that's gonna bring this new spring for you, okay? The stork is about the change in season, because that's the one thing about life. Change is always happening. Also, number 17 is the major arcana card, the stars, which is your card, the card representing you, Aquarius. You're not showing in this reading as the star card at your high vibration, but Spirit is telling you once you have that shift of perspective, once you shift your perspective, you allow the sun to shine again. Look at the way the sun is rising on top of that tree here. This is when the change happened, right? After the ice has melted, the sun's gonna rise again, and the spring is gonna bring a new sense of freshness, a new sense of, and look at this, the candle light just went off for you, and you have snake at the bottom here of the deck. So this is what you want. This is what your outcome wants to. That change of perspective is what's going to allow the spring to come back into your life. It's what's gonna allow that it's what's gonna allow what do we call that? That's what's gonna allow this positive change, this positive outcome to come through. Okay, it's like a new birth, a new license in life, right? Just like everything was dead in the winter, and come spring, everything changes. Okay, yes, there has been a lot of up and down in your life, but just know, take the lessons and leave the rest, and know that you don't have to hold on to this pain and to this hurt feelings, and that there's still life to live, there's still love to be enjoyed. Let's see what the Women's Oracle have to tell you, and that was mighty quick. Getting to know each other is at the bottom of the deck. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And the card that came out for you is worth waiting for. And it says here, divine timing is at work in your love life. So for some of you, the person that's supposed to be there, they will come, they will show up when they're supposed to. You had to go to this journey for some reason or another. Spirit, to perhaps for you to gather your strength, perhaps for you to be tested about how much do you truly believe in love, how much can you keep your heart open to love regardless of what happens. It's your own journey. You probably will know that better. You can always ask Spirit for guidance, for help, to pray on it. But just know that there is something happening. There is hope coming for you. There's someone who's going to come into your life. Spirit is asking you to get to know them. Open your heart to love, to get to know them, so the bonds can deepen, and that it is in divine timing. Okay, this is notes from the universe. Let's see what message Spirit have for you. Notes from the universe. What message the universe have for you? Message the universe have for you, Aquarius. Message for Aquarius. Okay, there it goes. They have two sides. This is the first side. And there you go. Perhaps you guys can read it. The light seems kind of funky from my end. Hopefully it's not. It says that you have options is meaningful. Walk on. You have options. There's someone who's trying to get to know you. And that person is in your life right now for a specific reason. Spirit send them to you. If I could make you just 2 wishes, I'd wish I could somehow convey to you the profound depth of my gratitude for every moment of your life. I'd also wish that you could somehow know of your unimaginable importance, just as you now are to the lives of so very many. And of course, I'd wish for even more wishes. Oh shit, you were such a good idea, the universe. You already, the divine created you just as you are, and the divine has not given up on you. Open your heart. Believe in love. There is someone coming towards you. For some of you, just know that person that's coming towards you, allow them to prove themselves to you, allow them to court you, allow them to get to know you, spend some time to get to know them, and know that they're supposed to be there, here in your life right now, because this is when Spirit is guiding them to be. Okay, Aquarius, I hope this brings you some clarity, and I hope to see you next week. Until then, remember, only love is will. Thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe.